I gotta be honest, I've been really uninspired lately when it comes to my outfits. And I think part of that is the transitional weather because I'm kind of sick and tired of how grey it still is outside. And the other half is I've been doing a low buy, so I've not had as many dopamine hits when it comes to bringing new things. And so I found myself wanting to go into stores a lot more often, scrolling on Vinted, and even last night just being on Pinterest trying to find inspiration. And nothing was really clicking. So that urge to start from scratch was really, really strong. And that's why I decided to turn to all of you in an attempt to see my closet through your eyes because you're not there all the time and you can bring some fresh perspectives to what I wear. I woke up with so many amazing outfits and I'm so grateful to everyone who sent an outfit now or has sent it in the past. And I decided to pick about 30 outfits and see how many I can try today and what happens. Now, some of the outfits will be closer to my personal style. Some of the outfits are interesting. It's something that I wouldn't have put together, but I see the vision. And some of the outfits are absolutely outside of my comfort zone. And so, especially when it comes to color, I'm really curious to see how I feel in them. So, without further ado, let's go and try some clothes on. Okay, so I wanted to start with an outfit that was going to ease me into this experiment. So this outfit is actually very close to my personal style, but for some reason I just never thought of pairing the red loafers with the light pink, even though it's one of my favorite color combinations. So this one is great. I have my TB trousers. They are a recent favorite, really love them. My thrifted Uniqlo jumper, arcade bag that was escaping me for about 2 years. And then I have to say I really like the necklace and the bracelet that this person chose because I very rarely wear this, but it's actually a pretty nice necklace. So this is such a nice, easy outfit to start this with. So well done. Hello, welcome from Paris. So this definitely has a bit of French chic, but also kind of a primary color scheme. We have yellow, we have red, and we have blue. So I have to say this outfit is definitely not something I'll have put together, but there's a lot of things that I actually like about it. I really enjoy that they pulled this necklace because I don't know if you can see it's like beads and shells. So for me personally, I consider that much more of a summery necklace. So I had put it away. But actually right now, when it's starting to get a bit sunnier, a bit warmer, this is a nice way to inject that brightness without necessarily changing my entire outfit. I also like that they chose this skirt because it's one of my least worn pieces, but it's actually really comfortable. Like it is stretchy, it has a bit of texture, but it's not uncomfortable. So yeah, I think I'm going to wear that. Now, the only thing I don't love about this outfit is that the boots are actually really slouchy, you can probably see. And so there isn't necessarily a slim point kind of near my legs, and I'll probably replace that with a dark burgundy tight and slim loafers to just create that elongation and a narrow point there. And the other thing I'm not a huge fan of, you can probably see in here we have like 3 different points, so it kind of like chops the outfit a little bit. So as a base outfit, I really enjoy it and I'll definitely be playing with it. So thank you. Oh my gosh. This, like the look on top is actually very different. Now they haven't specified to pull my hair up, but I have to say like there are my paper clip earrings, there is a necklace, the triple neckline and the glasses. So I thought that it's better with my hair up. Now I have to say this outfit feels very good. Again, I wouldn't have put it together, but it actually has so many of my favorites, right? It has the boots, which I wear all the time, the skirt, which is my favorite, is so comfortable. It also has this necklace that I wear a lot. This is a new favorite, this is a new favorite. And I love this bag, but I haven't really worn it that much because it's just been such a rainy winter and I don't want it to get damaged. I have to say, I love the 2 pops of color with an overall neutral base. So really like this outfit. Now, let me take the jacket off. So you can probably see this is my metallic shirt. And I don't know, but I have to say, I think you've saved this shirt from the donation pile because the last time I wore it, I don't know, like I think I was maybe before my period or just really sensitive, but because it has metallic thread, it just made me like really uncomfortable. It literally sat in that donation pile until just this video. But actually, like when I put it on today, I'm feeling fine. So it's definitely something that is worth considering before you declutter. Just try your pieces again. And I have to say, I've never thought about layering it with this pink one, but I love it. And I just feel like gray, purple, and green is such a fun combination. Now, the only thing that I'll probably have to address is the skin sandwich, which is between the boots and the skirt, because there is like patch of skin. So I would either wear some ties that are dark, so it creates kind of a darker boot style, or I'll probably just wear my loafers that have a bit more ankle. But outside of that, I really, really like it. So I feel like this outfit, especially with the jacket, is going to be something that I definitely wear. I bet you've never seen me in as much color unless it's in some of my videos, but like you'll never see me wearing literally head to toe color. Now, before I talk about any of the outfit, I love the idea of the snake print with the color, but I think with this skirt, the way that it kind of weirdly cuts me off, let me just switch to the red loafers and see if it's any better. This feels a lot better right now. I just feel like we have a slimmer line kind of near the ankle and a big block of color. Now, I have to admit that the jumper is not the exact pink jumper that is on Index because that one is in Bulgaria. This is my Pinko jumper, and I know I talk a lot about acrylic and not buying acrylic jumpers. This is literally the only acrylic jumper, and I just love the kind of weird shape of it, the distressing, so that's the only one I have. I have to say that I need to test this outfit outside because I feel very comfortable. I love all of those pieces, so there isn't anything that makes me uncomfortable in terms of fit, shapes, anything like that. Obviously, when I'm outside, I don't see how I'm projecting, so I feel like I should be fine. But yeah, I definitely need to wear this outside, see how I feel. But I love it. This is very nice. And especially looking at how great it is outside, I'm excited to just bring some color back onto the streets, which is nice. So yeah, I love it. Thank you. Dopamine dressing has definitely entered the chat because just look at how many colors there are in here. Now, for some reason, so many of you actually sent me outfit for this Looney Tunes vest. I think because I spoke about how I've really struggled to style it and it's a cool piece, but I don't actually wear it. I have received probably about 7 or 8 different outfits, and I think I'm going to try a few. Okay, I've taken the hat off because A, I was boiling, but B, I kind of feel like the hat is a bit too sporty for this outfit, so I already feel a bit better. Now, I've never actually thought about wearing the vest as a top, so let me take my coat off so I can show you. I have to say, like, this is a top. Obviously, I would wear like a bodysuit because my bra is visible, but like, I would wear like a nude bodysuit. I have to say, this is probably the best I've liked it on me, so well done. I have never tried it just as a top. And this necklace kind of brings a lot of that black and red together, so another really, really good idea. Now, would I wear it like this? Probably not. I see the vision, but it's just a little bit, I think, too much for me. What I would do though, how about this outfit? Okay? I kind of feel like this is so much more my style than obviously like the previous outfit, but I have never thought of wearing this as a top and I really, really enjoy it. So I have to say, well done. Thank you so much for starting this as a top because it genuinely gave me the idea that I can actually wear it. It's made of silk. It is very comfortable. So once it gets a bit warmer, I can wear this as an outfit with the necklace and actually enjoy it. So this was so good. Thank you. Okay, so spring has definitely entered the chat with all of those pastel colors. I have to say, I feel a little bit like Chidi and Agonia from The Good Place. Let me know if you recognize it. So this shirt I got when it was starting to get cold, so I've not had a chance to wear it. And I really, really like the polka dot print. It's quite fun. It's a little bit feminine, but without being too much because it's still a shirt. Now, this outfit is something that I would have never in a million years pulled together. One thing I really like is how this person picked some of my less worn accessories without probably knowing. So these earrings were also something that I had designated as a summer thing. This watch I don't wear too much, and neither is this bracelet, right? I'm actually quite happy because I got to put together those accessories and I think it looks really nice. Now, I don't feel like myself fully in this outfit, and I think that's no fault of this person. I think it's just a little bit too light for me and I'm not used to that. I like it though, and I think those jeans I will be looking to replace at some point with a pair of longer ones because I don't like the cropped silhouette on me. Like they're nice, they're comfortable, but I just feel not like myself. So if you imagine this with a wider leg, longer jean, I just feel like it would give a little bit of a different feeling. But overall, I'm very happy that I tried, and I think I'm going to try to wear those accessories together a little bit more to again bring that spring mood back into my wardrobe. So thank you. Hello. So I actually really like this. I have to be honest, this outfit was submitted maybe about 2 months ago, so I am a little bit late with this one, but I've been eyeing it, so I definitely wanted to include this. And it is because personally, I have never thought to put this black and white checkered shirt with blue, but it works really well. Now, I decided to put my hair up again because we have the collar, have the big earrings, so with hair it would have been a bit too much. And the only thing I don't know what to do really is with the scarf. So let's try some things. Now, this is the classic way to wear a scarf, and I feel like it works absolutely fine, but you're kind of losing the color. So the only kind of memory of the shirt is actually here. So maybe that's what they intended to. I don't know, but I don't hate it. Like, I think this works absolutely fine. Now, just without a scarf, I think it works really well as well. I could wear those shoes, I could wear my burgundy boots. Both of those would be perfectly fine in this outfit. But I have to say, I really like pairing the sweatshirt with the skirt. It feels definitely a little bit more preppy in this way, but I really like it. So for me, this outfit is something that I could wear straight away. Very happy. So thank you. Okay, so the sun decided to shine, which makes filming a bit tricky, but I kind of feel like it makes sense with this outfit. So we have literally 5 different colors on me, which is crazy, but I don't actually dislike it. I feel like it makes sense. It's kind of one rainbowy sort of outfit. And in terms of comfort, this is very comfortable because all of the shapes make sense. It's quite easy to wear. Now, would I be brave enough to wear this outside? I don't know. I think the base, those 3 pieces together, I actually really like because it's kind of this analogous combination of the teal, the blue, and the pink. So I do feel like if I just put, for example, my burgundy tights and burgundy boots, or navy tights with navy loafers, just something that's a little bit more neutral on the bottom, and just keep the rest of the outfit as it is, I actually think it will be really great. Okay, so this one I actually really like. I pretty much have no notes in terms of what I would change because I feel like in terms of wearing color, this is probably at my comfort zone, kind of at the edge of it, but within it. Now, in terms of the pieces, some of those pieces you probably have never seen. So this is a pair of ski pants that I thrifted last year, and I think I've only worn them once, which is a shame because they're actually really comfortable. And this outfit actually came with a note basically saying that if I ever want to feel enveloped and comfortable, this is actually a really good one, and I agree. This jumper is something that was, I would say, on the chopping block as well for me because it's not something that I just reached for because it's made of cotton, and when it's really cold, it's just not warm enough. But now that it's actually started to get a little bit warmer, it's great because it's still quite heavy and thick, so it feels really comfortable, but it's not too warm. Now, something that I have never thought to do is to put those very glam, sparkly earrings with this outfit because it's just such a casual outfit, but I really like how it turned out. And in terms of the scarf, this person didn't specify where to wear it, so I just tied it on my back, but I could wear it wrapped around the waist, I could wear it near the neck, kind of however I want. But I think like this is a really comfortable, cool and colorful outfit, so thank you so much. Okay, so I have to say, you must be a very regular watcher of my channel because you've absolutely nailed this outfit. This is literally my current style, and an outfit that I wouldn't necessarily have put together, but it's 100% something that I can wear without any changes. Weirdly, I had put the skirt away because in the very cold winter it just wasn't warm enough, but actually the plot is perfect for this transitional season, so I'm really happy to have it back. And this is a jumper that I thrifted just before Christmas. It's from Sandro originally, and I just haven't worn it yet because I just have way too many clothes. So I'm actually very excited to wear this outfit as it is. I might wear my blue loafers just because they are a little bit more comfortable for longer walks, but for something that I don't have to walk too much, this is actually perfect. And I love the combination of the lighter pink with the lighter blue with the burgundy. 10 out of 10, no notes in here. Okay, so I decided to keep the same top because there are other outfits that people have styled for me, and I really wanted to show you this skirt. So if you watch my January low buy video, this is one of the pieces that I got. It's actually a Farm Rio skirt, and I was very excited to find it because it's quite a pricey brand, and I found it for £10, so I was very happy. Haven't worn it just yet, but I think that in this outfit is probably exactly how I would wear it. Now, let me just take the jacket off because I'm boiling, but I also wanted to show you the full outfit. So I often say like I don't do bodycon, but actually something like this, where the fabrics are a little bit thicker and it's a little bit of a longer line, I don't mind something being bodycon. I actually like it. And the only thing that I've changed from the original outfit is I've replaced the boots with those loafers and the tights, because we're going to have exactly the same slouchy bunching problem near the ankle, and I would just feel like there isn't necessarily a narrow point in this outfit. So very, very happy with this. I wouldn't have necessarily paired the blue with the skirt because it doesn't really have blue in it, but this is why you seeing my wardrobe in a very different light is amazing. So thank you. Okay, final outfit with this jumper. I just wanted to show you how different styling can create completely different silhouettes and effects. And I really like the combination of this caramel color with the light blue and light pink. Now, I have to admit that I don't wear scarves much, and it's not because I don't like them. Obviously, I bought them, I like them. It's just something that I don't necessarily use much. I don't know how, and I find it a little bit fussy sometimes, right? But I have to say, I just tied it around my neck and that's it. So nothing complicated in here. And I think it definitely elevates this outfit compared to without it. Now, this outfit, I can see maybe like Max Mara or something, because I feel like it's quite elegant and feminine. But I love the fact that they just paired my super casual sneakers, because I feel like this becomes the unexpected item in this outfit. And if you watch my 3 words video, you know that unexpected is actually one of my words. And it also adds ease, right? Because I feel like these shapes are actually super easy. The skirt has pockets, which is fantastic. And as a whole, it's a very comfortable outfit. I do really like it. And I feel like, again, this is quite close to my personal style, but it's definitely not something that I'll have put together myself. So thank you very much. Okay, so I just looked at myself in the mirror and just laughed, because I feel like if you wanted an epitome of the moon plus fire, kind of sensual style route, this would probably be it, because there is a lot of very fitted elements and a lot of kind of patterns and strength. Now, let's talk about this outfit. I think the idea here was to mix the patterns, so the zebra print with the boots, and I actually quite like the mixture of the patterns. And I like the necklace in here with the zebra print. I wouldn't have thought to do it, but I actually really like it. I know some of you probably think that this looks really fine, and I think in terms of shapes, this probably works for me quite well. I just don't feel very comfortable like at all, because I just feel way too exposed, even though there isn't anything like super revealing, but it's just a bit too much. Now, let me bring a little bit of ease into the outfit without changing everything. So I think that I would just remove the belt, and because we have something very tight, we need something a little bit looser on top. Now, straight away, this feels 10 times better, because I feel like even though it's a leather blazer, it's not necessarily the most chill piece. In comparison with everything else, it's actually a little bit more relaxed, a bit more oversized, so I really like that. Now, something that I could probably do is put some t-shirt actually on top of that, so then we only have the sleeves and the high neck from the top, and it would chill it even more. Or I could wear normal tights, not patterned, and I could wear my loafers instead of the boots to chill the outfit even more. Now, would I actually wear this? I think like this, I could wear it. It would probably have to be more of an evening kind of outfit, because it does feel a bit too sensual, for example, to go to work or even walk around in. I actually quite like it, and if you watch my channel, you know that I love playing with black and white, and I think because this skirt, this mesh top, and the blazer actually have 3 very different textures, and we also have the pearl, it actually works really well as something a little bit more varied and unexpected. So I really like the overall idea of this outfit, so thank you. Okay, so this is gonna be the final outfit for today, and I wanted to show you a very different version of wearing the same top with some similar accessories. Now, I think in here, because the dress is made of this quite thick scuba fabric and it falls quite straight, I'm not a huge fan of how the shape actually looks like right now. So let me try to take it off and see if it's any better. I do think this is better because, yeah, just like falls a little bit more smoothly. Now, The one thing that in here, I feel like it's a little bit too much. Maybe someone much taller, this would be fine. But I feel like there is a lot of visual weight everywhere in this outfit. So we have quite heavy boots, heavy tights, and quite a heavy body and the bike. So there isn't necessarily an element of lightness. And normally this mesh would be the element of lightness, but because everything else is kind of covering it, it's not enough. So let me see if I can make some changes to actually fix that while keeping the base layer the same. Okay, so I've kept the exact same base layer, but I've literally taken off the tights. I could wear just some sheer tights. It doesn't have to be the pink shoes, could be any other loafers. I just wanted to try those because those are very close to me here. But I feel like we have now added an element of visual lightness at the bottom, so then we can have the more heavy part in here, and then we have something to balance it out. I also changed the necklace to something that kind of draws the eye down. So again, there is a lot of volume in here, so this actually helps to elongate this a little bit and adds a little bit of iridescence and lightness as well in the whole of the black in here, right? So I feel like that, I'm actually really happy with this. It's very comfortable. So I love the base idea, but it definitely needed a few modifications to work for me, because otherwise it just felt a bit too dark, too tough, too edgy. And I kind of need that balance between sun and moon. So some lightness and freshness and creativity with the more dark and moody and tougher aesthetic, right? So we need that balance, or at least I do. So I feel like this outfit is much closer to my personal style, and I'm actually excited to wear that. So thank you. All right, you guys, my house is an absolute mess, so I really need to stop before it goes beyond the point of no return. But I have really enjoyed this, and I think the biggest realizations that I've had is that I shouldn't discard pieces as easily as I sometimes do. And it's because you often can see the piece in a very different context than I do, because you don't have the same emotional attachment perhaps that I do. So you've definitely for now saved a couple of pieces from the donation pile, which is great. And I'm actually quite excited for a few of the outfits that you've put together. I feel like it's given me a lot of ideas for how I can wear certain pieces. It's given me a few pretty much ready to wear outfits. And it's also shown me where my style actually is at the moment, what I'm comfortable with, what I need to modify. And I feel like it's that clarity that actually made me really happy. So thank you for everyone that submitted an outfit. You can still submit that. I'll leave the link in the description box if you wanted to do that. So comment below which was your favorite outfit and do you want me to do another video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!